Honey, Ife, honey, can you see how God works miraculously in today's service? Ife, is everything alright?
Tayo, are you asking me that question? Just little opportunity given to you by the pastor as the youth coordinator, you started fornicating. You regret yourself.
Fornicating? How?
How? Do you think I did not see you? The way you are looking at every sister inside the church, the way you are winking at Sister Deborah, you winkled at her 8 times.
I was just pushing generally. And I'm pushing. You want for me to face the congregation. Sister Deborah is part of the congregation.
You face the congregation. Okay, why is it that when you are giving your examples, why don't you pick Christ? Abi, there's no any guy inside the church. You want Sister Deborah, you are walking with her up and down. Abi, you are like, thank God you are a fornicator. Only not be near.
Please don't start again. Please don't start again.
Oh, did you just silently call me a troublemaker?
I never said that. But you have never for once given me peace of mind in this marriage. I thought God ordained marriage supposed to be peaceful, but now it's full of trouble. You are just a different version of what I prayed for versus what I got from God.
Oh, you are indirectly calling me the devil in this marriage. Tayo!
And what do you want me to call the character you put on like a garment after our wedding? You have never for once given me peace in this marriage. This is our 2nd year in marriage. You have never for once given me joy. No joy, no peace. You monitor me as if I'm a baby and as if I'm sleeping with every other ladies out there. Irede, what has come over you? You are not like this when we call for 3 good years. You just suddenly change.
One that changed. You are just youth coordinator and you have started sleeping around with ladies. Or do you think I did not see the other day with Mr. Bukola at the church backyard at the Holy Ghost service? You both are talking. You don't be naked.
See, Sister Bukola you are talking about here is my secretary. I can talk to her anywhere and anytime.
So you want the God to tell me you slept with Buki? Hey!
I never said that. You said it.
What is God saying in Irede?
Daddy, I heard God saying Irede is the perfect woman for my life. She's just the will of God for me, Daddy. Is there anything you are hearing from God apart from that?
No, what just confirmed what God impressed in my spirit, that is a perfect woman for you.
And Daddy, do you know the funniest thing? Each time we are together discussing about life, discussing about purpose, I always have this feeling, this peace in me. Sir, she's just the woman that God really wants me to get married to. Daddy, thank you so much for your mentorship, sir. Thank you so much that I find the will of God for my life.
Now that you are husband and wife, I want you to understand that love covered all things, including mistakes. This is about 3 decades in marriage. I have not quarreled with my wife or to a point of raising my hand on her. Likewise, her too. Don't misunderstand me. We do have our misunderstandings, but not to the extent or point of raising voice or hand on my wife. Likewise, her too. That is how a Christian home should be, especially a marriage that is approved of God, like yours.
Yes, wait there. The door is open, you can come in. Lady, what happened to you? Why are you crying? What happened? Why you continue to have a fit? What's wrong with you? Have a fit, sorry. I don't like you like this. Lady.
Why you are crying? What is the problem?
Daddy, I can't take it any longer. All I want now is divorce.
Jesus, divorce again. Who is divorcing who?
My wife, sir.
Your wife divorcing you or you are divorcing your wife?
I am divorcing my wife, sir.
What happened? Talk to me.
Lady, if that is what happened, you are getting it wrong.
Totally wrong. You can't build your marriage based on the experience you had in your mother's marriage. Then you are getting it and you are building on the wrong foundation.
And everything you build on any wrong foundation will totally collapse.
My mother is a good woman. She's a devoted Christian. That's why I'm protecting my husband from not becoming the man I don't want.
Irede, my dear, I understand your plight, but I want you to know that you are not protecting him. You are just living based on the trauma you had experienced in your mother's marriage.
I've never found an answer to why do my mother have to go through all that? Despite her devotion to Christ, she is a good woman. Jesus should not have allowed her to witness such marriage storm.
For the fact that you have heard from God that she's your wife, doesn't mean you are not going to experience storm in the adventure of marriage.
Jesus was in the boat with his disciples, and yet there was a storm. The presence of Jesus in everyone's life does not mean they won't be a storm. There will surely be. There is an assurance that you will surely overcome the storm.
But my mother died in the storm.
Did she call on Jesus when she was in the storm? She had Jesus already. Even the disciples had Jesus in the boat, and yet there was a storm.
You have Jesus. Have you called on him when the storm started? Besides, God has given us apostles, prophets, evangelists, pastors and teachers, the perfecting of the saints and the work of the ministry. If all of them were to be teachers, it won't complete. But the fivefold ministry exists so that they can complement one another. At the center of it is Jesus Christ. The same way God has given you Irede, not because she's perfect, but because you are a perfect will of God for her life. You are the one who can really complement her weakness.
But Daddy, I thought it was God's way.
No, Jesus isn't called the perfect, but he perfect those he has called.
They will surely be storm.
But remember that Christ is your boat. Call him and he will answer you.
My marriage was broken, shattered and torn apart, but Jesus stepped in and healed every part. He brought it back to life, restored what was lost. He paid the price for peace, he carried my cross. It's Jesus in the boat. Yes, Jesus in the boat. That's why I'm safe. That's why I float. Because it's Jesus in the boat. My marriage was broken, shattered and torn apart, but Jesus stepped in and healed every part. He brought it back to life, restored what was lost. He paid the price for peace. He carried my cross. It's Jesus in the boat. Yes, Jesus in the boat. Yes, Jesus in the boat. That's why I'm safe. That's why I float, because it's Jesus in the boat.